Hey everyone, it's Monday, and so you know what that means, a new episode of Metal Mondays with myself, Marathon Emilio. So today we're just going to reach into my a box of chocolates right over here, and wait, what? Ah, we're going to reach into my box of metals over here and pull something out. This is why you should not drink prior to filming, because they're metals, not chocolates. All right, so today, let's see, what do I got for you? Today I have the Long Beach Half Marathon, and this was in October 9th, 2011. Here's the medal for that. It's kind of cool. It's got like a nice little palm tree and a lighthouse on it, and it's a little tarnished. It's probably old. Right off the back, though, I remember that I actually really liked their technical T-shirt that they gave us, tech shirt, and whatnot. It was really nice. They had like all these cool palm trees and whatnot, and I don't know. I remember really liking it, and I still have it actually. It's on my blanket. But for this race, this was part of my 12 half marathons in a year series that I did in 2011. And I actually don't really know Long Beach very well. I've been there, I think actually maybe that was my only time I've been there, like in the actual city. I mean, I know where it's at and all that stuff, but I don't really hang out there. So I don't really know the course very well. But I do remember that I went down the night before and I hung out with my sister's friends, Nicole and Joyce, spent the night at their house. And we stayed up late talking and hanging out, and then I had to go to bed to wake up early for the race the next morning, which I did. But I should have been there right on time or whatnot, but there was so much traffic that I was stuck behind all the cars, and the race had actually already started. And so by the time I parked and ran to the start line, I was like 40 minutes behind. And so because of that, I just really didn't get to run the race at my full potential, because what happens is normally in the races, the faster runners are in the front. And that's so that you don't have to kind of weave in and out of people. You can just start running and go at your full pace or whatnot. And then sometimes, most of the time, if you need to, you can pass like on either side when there's street races. But this race in particular was on the boardwalk, like almost half of it or more than half of it was on the boardwalk. And so there was sand on each side. And so I started behind everyone. And in order for me to pass people, I would literally have to run on the sand. And I wasn't about to do that, because that's just a whole different training. Like, I didn't train for that. Like, it's a lot more work on your calves and on your glutes and stuff. And I was not prepared for that at all. So I didn't do that. But I just got stuck behind everyone. And so I didn't get to run my full pace. I basically just jogged the course. I wasn't gassed. I wasn't winded. I wasn't anything. The course itself was actually very nice, but I would have enjoyed it more if I was at the front of the line and I got to really run it. So I think basically I just strolled through the whole thing until probably like the end, like probably mile 10 maybe, where it actually dumped you off into the streets. And at that point, there was plenty of space, and then I just took off and I think I sprinted the last 3 miles and made up some lost time there. But in general, it was probably one of my slowest half marathons ever. But I would do it again because I did like the course, and I would like to start at the front. But it was kind of cool. I mean, I got being in the back. You get to see everyone else's shirts and stuff. So I remember one time there was this man running, and the back of his shirt was like, "I'm running from La Migra," or something like that. I don't know, which translates to "I'm running from the Border Patrol." And this other one's family is like, "I'm running for Mi Familia." And then he had a picture of his family, and it was like this huge old Mexican family on the back. Like, it took up all of his shirts. So it was kind of cool. I never get to see that stuff because I'm usually towards the front. So it was a cool race in general. After the race, we went to go eat. My sister drove down from San Diego, and I think actually my little niece was here too. And so we drove back, or they drove from San Diego, and then I just took like a quick little wipey bath in my car and went to go eat, and I was probably really smelly or whatnot. But you know what? After a couple mimosas or whatnot, I didn't even care anymore. So we had a good time, my sister and her friends and myself and my niece, and then came back to San Diego. So it was a good time. I would do it again. Other than that, I guess that's it for this race. Let me see here. So I'm gonna start my my One Man Seven Continents run journey in less than 40 days. It's crazy. Getting excited. I'll be flying on a jet plane soon, and I'm gonna just run my little heart out. I got 2 marathons in 10 days. One in Antarctica, one in Chile. And I've been training pretty good for it. I did a 20 mile the other day. I'm going to probably do another 20 mile this weekend, and then I'll try and do a 22 mile before I leave as well. And then boom, I'm gone, and hopefully I get 2 new medals to talk to you about and show you off, and I'm super excited for it. Don't forget to check out my website if you want to hear a little bit more about that. It's www.marathonmilio.com. There is a link to my GoFundMe if you're interested and have, you know, $5, $10, $20 to spare. That would be awesome. But if not, just follow my journey anyways on Insta at Marathon Region. All right, friends, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an awesome Monday.